From a childhood of bullying, her journey to self-acceptance was a long one, but she's now using her experience to support others.
She is a senior program officer for the recently opened My Face Chicago office and is here with more on the support this new business will offer. Rena Rosen, thanks for coming in, Rena.
Thank you so much for having me.
This is an amazing organization that was started in New York and is now starting to branch out. Is Chicago the first stop?
Yes, this is our first expansion out of New York.
Okay, and tell us exactly what it is that you guys do.
So My Face offers a comprehensive support for families and individuals with craniofacial conditions. We have a lot of virtual opportunities like support groups, webinars, educational resources, in-person community engagement events. Typically we partner with a hospital, so in Chicago we'll be partnering with Lurie's Children's. And we offer something called Tiny Faces program and the Wonder Project.
No, amazing.
Let's talk about your personal story, because your journey from your childhood all the way to right now is really a powerful one. So share that with us.
So I was born in the late 80s, right here in Chicago, at home by choice. And my mom had a typical pregnancy. And when I was born, she looked at me and saw that my face was cute, but a little bit unconventional. And she said to the doctor, can they fix it? Which she was talking about my cleft lip and cleft palate. And the doctor said yes. And she said, she's beautiful, she's my daughter, and I love her. And that kind of, was the background of our story. We didn't have, my mom used to joke that there's no parent handbook. And there certainly was no handbook into how to navigate life with a craniofacial condition, parenting a child who was going through medical complexities and social, issues. And so we navigated this road together without really having a community who really understood.
Right, you said something in one of your interviews that you didn't meet another family until you were 26 years old?
Yeah, so when the book Wonder came out, a friend, who lives on the south side of Chicago, wrote an article about her and her daughter. Her daughter was born with Apert syndrome, which is a familiar condition in the craniofacial community. And they had gone to schools to talk about kindness and acceptance. And my mom read the article first and said, we have to meet them. And through, the gift of social media, we connected with them, and now we're good friends. But yeah, they were the first family we really connected with at 26
years old. So wow. 26 years, for 26 years, did you feel alone, or did you know that there were more families dealing with craniofacial?
Every once in a while I'd see someone in public who had a cleft lip or, another craniofacial condition. I didn't know anything outside of what I had experienced.
Okay.
And I went to school with the same kids from, kindergarten through 8th grade. And so in school, it wasn't really as much of an issue as when my mom would take me to the playground or would be in a grocery store, and somebody who didn't know me would stare and point and, make comments that were not really the most respectful.
And you wrote a book too, right?
I did.
Courage to be Kind.
I did. And that book is all about, what you do when you see someone who looks different than you. So the two main characters, one says the appropriate things and one doesn't. And you kind of have this choose your own adventure. Who would you want to be like?
Yeah.
And so what is your message to families that are still out there? And is this the work you'll be doing through the My Face organization?
Yeah, so, this journey can feel really isolating when you don't know anybody. And the biggest message, I think, is that you're not alone. And there are plenty of people out there. There's 600,000 people with a craniofacial condition, and that doesn't include people who have an acquired facial difference, and that's another 100,000. And so there's a lot of us out there, and I think it's really important for us to unite and know that there's a community and support and resources available.
People are going to watch this and they're going to want to get involved. They're going to say, how can I help my children? How can I teach my children? So what can they do?
You can definitely visit our website at www.myface.org, and you'll find all of our resources, the webinars, ways to get involved. But I think really talking about differences from a really young age and normalizing it is crucial to being able to create more inclusive and kind communities.
And speaking of creating more opportunities to be inclusive, there are a number of movies that's come out recently that have kind of dealt with differences, like you mentioned Wonder, some even like in Wicked.
So I saw Wicked 3 times at this point.
Okay.
I love it. Every time I watch it, I fall more in love with the character of Elphaba. There's 2 scenes in the movie where she meets either peers at school or children in her childhood, and she always says the same statement. yes, I was born this way. Yes, I was always green. No, I didn't eat grass as a child, and that really resonates with a lot of us in the craniofacial community because we're asked these questions all the time. Why does your face look like that? What happened to you? And oftentimes nothing happened. I was just born this way. And so I think having a character that really stands in her own, and while the statements of others affect her, she really expands out of that and realizes that she's greater than that.
Yeah.
Boy, I love your story.
Oh, thank you.
It's so great.
beautiful.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
all that you do for the
Thank you so
community.
much.
My Face Chicago is now available to people in the Chicago area. There's the phone number as well as the website and social media handles where you're able to get in touch with them.